Hey everybody, Dawn here with Wreath Decor by Dawn. Welcome. It is Wreath Wednesday. Come on in, say hello. If you're new, tell me where you're from. Hey everybody, thank y'all so much for joining me tonight. Okay, so like I said, I am doing a wreath kit that I got from Hardworking Mom. The affiliate link is in the description if anyone wants to check out and see what other kits she has available. This one is kind of a winter welcome wreath. So here's the sign. She makes signs also, so check out her store. Again, you follow that link and it'll take you right to her store. You can see everything in it. So this sign here, it just says welcome, and then at the top and at the bottom it says friends. And then it's got this green and it looks burgundy to me background to it. Very pretty. So we're going to do that one. I'm going to set this up over here. And what comes with the kit is the frame. It's a work frame because you know I don't usually use a work frame. I usually make my own. So this is a work frame. You get 2 rolls of mesh, 10-yard rolls of mesh. So you get the red and green, and then you get the plain red metallic. So we're going to be using both of those and alternating. Howdy everybody. All right, and then for ribbons we're going to use, well, it comes with it. You get a whole roll of this one here. It's a lime green with the red dots. So you get a 10-yard roll of that. And then you get 5 yards of this flannel. I love this flannel. It's so soft. This flannel I'm going to put with that. Then you get this natural color with the red dots. And then you get this plaid. So those, you get 5 yards of each of those and 10 yards of the lime green. So we're going to use those. And then you get the sign, of course, and you get a greenery pick that we're going to cut apart and put in the wreath. And then you get enough ribbon to make a bow, and here's my bow. So let's get started on putting this together. Hello, hello. Thanks so much for joining me tonight. So we're going to do the regular ruffle. I cut mine at 34 inches. Her instructions, you know, she gives you instructions just like I would with my wreath kits on how to do either the woodland ruffle or a regular ruffle. So we're going to do a regular ruffle, but I did cut them a little bit longer than the 30 inches just because it's a work frame and they're raised. I don't know if you work with the work frames or not, but I am following her instructions, other than I cut my mesh a little bit longer for the regular ruffles. She recommends 30, but you can do whatever you want. All right, so we're going to give that a twist. I'm starting on the top. I always start on the top. Just easier for me. And we're going to go ahead and put our ribbons in as we go. So I cut these at the recommended 12 inches. So you get, when you cut them at 12 inches, you get enough for your tails and for your bow. And you actually have extra because you have that 10-yard roll. And I just fluff them out this way. When we get done with the wreath, I'll worry about fixing the ribbons. I can't speak English tonight, guys. Sorry. Thank you for sharing. I appreciate that. Getting snow in Ohio. Oh, keep it up there, please. We're really cold. We had up north of us, they had ice, but not too bad. But yeah, we had a lot of rain today. We don't typically get snow. And if we do, yeah, it is a rainy in North Carolina, that's for sure. It's been raining here all day. Thankfully not downpours like the other day. But yeah, we don't typically get a lot of snow. Every couple of years we have a snowstorm that comes through. Doesn't normally stick. It's usually gone in the same day. There have been a couple of years that we've been here that we've had a couple of bad storms where the snow has stuck around for a couple of days, even weeks. But not more than about a week or so. Oh, well, thank you. I don't normally have them colored, and it's all, actually, if you can see them up close, it's all chipping off. I don't know why I decided to do that. I don't normally get them painted because they don't last. Oh my, yeah, y'all gonna keep that snow away. I had enough of that living up in New York. I don't need any snow. I'm done with it all. We couldn't wait to get out of there. Sorry if I'm missing any comments. If I do go back after my live and double check all the comments, make sure I answered everybody's questions. Sometimes I'll answer them again just to make sure. So if you say something and I don't see it, then please just say it again or know that I will catch it afterwards. Yep, upstate New York. We lived way up by the Canadian border. Not too far from there on Lake Ontario. All right. I don't know why I do this to myself. I always say I'm not going to start on top. I'm going to start on the bottom, and then I start on the top anyway. It's just habit for me. First time watcher from Virginia, well, welcome, and thank you so much for joining us. I am so happy you were here. Please come and watch us again, too. We are on every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern and every Friday at 2:30 Eastern. So I do Wednesday in the evening and Fridays in the afternoon. And if you just joined, I am doing a wreath kit that I purchased from Hardworking Mom tonight. And I did put a affiliate link, my affiliate link to her store up in the description there. So if you want to check it out, just click on that link. It'll take you to her store and you can see everything that she has available. She makes the signs and does the kits. Yeah, they work on, yeah, there is some areas they're calling for snow, but I don't think we'll get it. They're saying Christmas, Christmas Eve, but I don't think we'll get it. Which is fine. I'm fine with it. I used to always wish we had a white Christmas. And then when I moved somewhere where we pretty much always had a white Christmas, I was over it real quick. So she gives you 2 rolls of this mesh, and you get the green and red metallic stripe, and then you get a solid red metallic. And then you get a 10-yard roll of ribbon, the lime green ribbon. And I'm forgetting to put my things in, guys. You're not telling me here. You got to tell me to pay attention. So you get 10 yards of this ribbon and 5 yards of all the rest. And these are cut at 12 inches. Let's catch up here so that maybe I'll remember after this to put in my ribbons. It's hard remembering to do that. And then this is the sign, and she also makes the signs. I'm in North Carolina. Yeah, Christmas Eve would be nice, as long as I didn't have to go anywhere and it melted by morning. Other than that, no thanks. I hated driving in that up there. And we didn't just get a little snow, we got a lot of snow. Yeah, we lived up by Fort Drum, up near the Canadian border. We were about 30 miles from Canada on Lake Ontario. I loved the spring and summer because of the lake, you know. Loved that part of it, but forget the winters, man. The winters last forever. Every time my husband and I see that it's snowing up there, we both kind of just make that face at each other and go, oh, I feel so bad for them. Yeah, way too much. So I don't usually use a work frame. I usually make my own because I like the flatter frames. Yep, Watertown. Yep, that's where we were. 8 very long years. Not that it was a bad place to live, it was just the weather. And I couldn't take the cold anymore. The older you get, the worse the cold is on you. Found that out. And it was too far away from our family, so. Now they're only an hour to 2.5 hours. Now my hands will start wearing out here pretty soon, so bear with me if I get a little slower. That's why I'm trying to get my ribbons in with my mesh to hopefully speed it up a little bit. So when I put these in, I pull them up so that they butt up to each other and they're not laying on top of each other. All right, one more on the top. No, there's the 2 different plaids. This one is a flannel plaid, and then this one's just a regular green and red plaid. But they're not exactly the same. Yeah, I saw that, Sharon. You guys are going to get a lot of snow. Thank you all for joining me tonight. I really do appreciate it. If you're new, make sure you say hello. If you don't want to say anything, just hit the heart or the thumbs up. Let us know you're there. We would appreciate that. Also, if you share this to your page, you can watch it anytime you want. So if you came in late and you missed something, you want to see it again, it'll keep it on your page for you to look at. And it also lets your friends know we're on. Maybe they'd like to come and join us. I forgot to do that one too. Getting ahead of myself. It's a really nice winter kit, so it's not Christmassy. Even though it looks kind of Christmassy, when I first looked at it, I thought, oh, that's a Christmas kit. Nope, it's not a Christmas kit. It is a really nice kit. She has lots of nice kits. She's got a Valentine one. I can't wait to get that one. All right, so there's our top row. And again, if you follow me, you know I don't normally use these work frames. I usually make my own frame. So this is all kind of not new to me. I've used them before, but hey, Carol. All right, so I'm going to start right on the bottom, and I'm going right underneath this red one that I just put in, and I'm going to put the red and green in underneath it. If I can get my stuff to cooperate here with me. I swear, the bigger the desk I have, the less room I end up with. So if y'all wouldn't mind sharing this, I would really appreciate that. Did you order the Valentine one too? Oh, awesome. Yeah, I can't wait for that one. And she gives you full instructions on how to do them. Several different methods. You can do it with the regular ruffle, which is what I'm doing. The woodland ruffle, which is where you curl the ends and then ruffle it. And she also gives you the poof method that you can do with the 10-inch using both rolls. I've seen her do that on her lives. All right, so we used this one on the top. We're going to use the opposite ribbon on the bottom. Hey, Jonathan, how are you? Thank you for sharing. I appreciate that so much. So are y'all ready for Christmas? I think I am, even though I feel like I don't have everything I need. I love looking at y'all's little videos that you put up, Jonathan. Hey, Ginger. Christy's not ready. Christina's not ready for Christmas. Well, we're going out tomorrow. My daughter-in-law and I are going to go out tomorrow, and we're going to do some shopping for the baby's birthday. Baby's having his first birthday in January. So we're having his party the weekend of New Year's Eve because Grandpa's going to be gone. Oh, the TikToks, yes, TikToks. So we're going to have it that weekend. So Grandpa will be here, or Papa as we call him. So we're going to go out tomorrow and get that stuff. And then, like I said, I still feel like there's a couple of gifts that I'm missing and I need to get. So I need to go through all that stuff and figure it out. Because, I'm running out of time here. My ribbon racks I get them from Amazon. I have a link if you are interested in that. Just put in the word supply in the comments and I will send the link for those to you. I have a list of all of my most asked about stuff and the tools I use that I put together, and when anyone asks for it, I just shoot them the list. Hey, Susan. You've only bought 3 gifts? Well, you made 3 tonight. Susan did a great job on those gifts tonight, if anybody missed it. I love these racks. I got rid of my other ones, and I bought these because they're metal. My last ones were plastic. Yep, so if anyone wants to know where I got them or any of the supplies that I use, just put the word supplies in the comment and I will shoot that link or list to you after the live. You can also do the same if you want to join my email list. My email list is to alert you when I go live or just to remind you that I'm going live. And you get that you'll get that on Wednesdays and Fridays. And unless anything exciting is going on in my business. That's about the only time I will harass you with email. Yes, she did. Debbie saw them. I didn't get to see the ending, but I will see it. Yeah, they do separate. So the big tall one is actually two pieces. It comes together, but it's two pieces. So I bought two of those, and I have them. The second one is split, and then is on either side. So there are 12 tiers altogether, and they're in two sections of 6. If that makes sense. And then I even bought an extra one to go in there to put all my seasonal ribbon on to go in the other room. The mesh is caught up on itself. So if you just joined, I keep getting stabbed by something over here. What is it? I don't know what it is, but it keeps stabbing me in my hand. If you just joined, I am doing a wreath kit that I got from Hardworking Mom. You can follow the link in the description. It's my affiliate link to her shop to find her wreath kits. She also makes signs and sells supplies. Well, hello, Candy. Is it Candy? Sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name. Welcome, and thank you so much for joining me. Hey, Esther. Oops. Didn't scrunch that one up. So the ribbons are cut at 12 inches. The mesh is cut at 34 inches. And then we have a bow and a sign that we're going to put on. And I might put some tubing on. The tubing did not come with the kit. But I love tubing. And I didn't use a whole lot of it this year, so I've got tons of it, so I need to use some of it up. Can you see my fingers slowing down? Thank you for sharing. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. So anybody have any plans for the weekend? Or are you going to be snowed in? We're actually supposed to have some nicer weather. It's supposed to be in the 50s and sunny. So we're crossing our fingers for that one. Hubby is just getting ready. He's got a big trip coming up, so he's getting prepared for that. It's not much longer that he has till he leaves. From watching me. Right? I think so too. I think it adds a little something too. That's why I like it. I know a lot of people that used to use it that they say they've outgrown it. I haven't. I have tons and tons of it, so I don't know that I ever will. Although I'm surprised I didn't use it as much this year as I normally do. But then, everything was a little different this year for me. I tried to do things a little differently this year. Every year I try to focus on doing something a little different. So, yeah, Susan said that the ribbon racks are not available right now, but I'm sure they'll be in soon. But I think everybody's buying them up. Hey, Cece, how are you? I just love tubing. I don't know what it is about it, but it just makes me feel better to put it in my wreaths. Is that my link, Susan? I have my link is posted in the description for the kit. Oh, it is. It's really easy to use. You have a whole drawer full? You don't want to see what I got. Whenever I see it, I buy it up. All right, we are almost done with this. So again, this is a wreath kit from Hardworking Mom. If you follow her on YouTube or Facebook. Well, welcome, Regina from Virginia. Thank you so much for joining us. So you get the complete kit. You get 2 rolls of the mesh. One is a red and green metallic, and the other is a red metallic. We're alternating those. I cut them at 34 inches, and I'm just doing a regular ruffle, but she does give you instructions on doing a couple different techniques. And then you get 1 10-yard roll of ribbon, and then you get 3 5-yard things of ribbon. This one. And then the sign. She also makes signs, so she does all her own signs. And then there was a greenery pick, and you get enough ribbon to make a bow, of course. So I've already done that. And I will have the video listed in my Facebook and on my YouTube. I put the one on YouTube will be an edited version of this. Oh, I understand. Believe me. Wreathing takes over our whole lives, doesn't it? I don't think there's a room in the house that hasn't been touched by my business at some point. My whole dining room wall is covered in wreaths. This is a welcome wreath. Here's the sign. Sorry if there's a glare. I can't tell from the look right now. It says welcome friends. So it's kind of a winter wreath. Oh, the iPad holder, yeah. Amazon. Everything is from Amazon. Yeah, I have those two out in the garage. I have those portable closets. And I have that, a big one. I've got two of those, but only one of them is up. And then I have one of the rolling racks. I have another portable closet upstairs here. And all my walls are pretty much covered in wreaths. Lots and lots of wreaths. Last piece. Let's move that over here now. Untangle this. So if you don't know who Hardworking Mom is, that's Lori Jacobs. She has a Facebook page and YouTube. She also has a group. I'm in her design group and her business group. And you can also find those in her store. So just follow that link that I put in the description. It'll take you, like I said, to everything she has available, including her groups. All right, last of the ribbons going in. You see how full this is for a work frame? I mean, my wreaths are normally full anyway and huge, but this is why I don't use a work frame. Yes, she is doing a snowman tonight, a snowman kit. She will be on at 9 on YouTube and Facebook. All right, so there we go. Look how full that is. It's huge, guys. That is huge. All right, we're going to put our bow and our sign on. So here's the metal sign. It is a 9 by 7 by 9. All right, here's our bow, if you just joined. All right, let's see. I'm going to cut down. Well, yeah, I'm going to cut them down. We'll put the tubing on the outside. Work frames are huge for me. That's why I have a hard time working with them. It's not that I have a hard time working with them, it's just that shipping, forget it. Fitting them into my boxes. I like using my own frames, but then when I started, there was a shortage on work frames. So the person that I watched made her own, and I followed her. So that's what I did. I just started doing them myself, and it just stuck. I mean, I've used the work frames before. I just prefer to do my own. So all I'm doing is cutting down the ties on the top. We don't need them to be this long because we're not adding anything else to the top here. Welcome everybody. Thank you all so much for joining me tonight. My name is Dawn. This is Wreath Decor by Dawn. If you're new to my page, give us a like and a follow. And that way you will be able to see whenever I go live. You can also join my email list. All you have to do is type in the word email in the comments. I will shoot the link out to you after this live is over. And you can join. The frame does come with the kit, yes. Most wreath kits you will get a frame with. There are some that people sell. I have some that I did at Christmas. It was just a sign and ribbon set, but most wreath kits will come with the sign. I mean with the frame, sorry. Alright, so those are all cut down. So this thing is probably, let's see how, right now it is 9 inches deep. Alright, so we're going to put our sign right here. And I'm just going to put 2 holes in it. This is a metal sign, so I'm using my little beadsmith here. Beadsmith you can get, it's on my supply list as well. So if you get that list, you'll see the link to it. But you can also get these at any craft store in the jewelry section. It's just a metal hole punch. I'm going to use 26 gauge wire. I use silver wire. Alright, and I just put 2 holes in it. I don't think we'll need more than that. I put 1 at the top and 1 at the bottom. I'm going to pull it around to the back, twist it a couple times. Hopefully I made my wires long enough to go through all this. They are great for signs. They are on my supply list, so if you want that list, just type in the word supplies and I'll shoot that link to you. But like I said, if you're out and about, you can get them in the craft stores too. But I like to have everything. I order from Amazon, let them bring it to me. Alright, I'm going to use my little needles here. I have these plastic needles. They're yarn needles, weaving needles. They go by several names. That I use these to help get the wires and that through the mesh and that. So you can use them for the mesh wreaths. You can use them for the grapevines. Let's see, we're going to go right here. So I'm just going right down in between all that mesh. Yeah, that's the best thing to do. Get some cheap ribbon, get some from the dollar store, something like that, Walmart, when they have it on clearance, and just practice with that. So that pulls that right through there. I buy my boxes from Amazon. You can also get them from Staples, but I prefer to get mine from Amazon because I get a bigger pack. Alright, so I'm going to go right down through the mesh. Thank you. Yep, these needles are available in my shop. You can find them at wreathdecorbydawn.com. You get a baggie with 3 needles in them. They're random colors. They're they're over 3.5 inches long. And they come in a resealable baggie so that you can store them in that. And right now they're $5.50, and that includes shipping. Although I don't know what they're going to be after the first of the year, because I just got an email that says that shipping's going up again. Postage is going up. Can't get anything where it needs to be on time right now for what we're paying, but they're going to raise prices again. Go figure. Alright, here's my bow. I made this earlier. This was with the ribbon that came with the kit. I didn't add anything to it. So what I did was I made 5.5. I start with 5.5 inch loops. I did 4, and then I took a 1.5 because you have more of the green. What did I do with it? You have a full roll of the green, so I used that a couple of times in here to make it a fuller bow. So I used that, and then I did the 2.5 again, another one, the lime green 1.5, and then finished it off with the natural and red. All right, we're going to put this on. I'm going to take the pipe cleaner and go right through here. Thank you. All right, so when I put my bow on, I put it in between where I put my ribbons. You don't want to go right through where your ribbon is or where your ties are, because it'll kind of sink down in there. I'm making sure that I get it on the opposite side of the wire frame. There we go. Yeah, I have the needle, or the weaving, not weaving. I have the metal needle as well. I don't sell the metal ones in my shop, but yeah. Yep, you get 3 of them. All right, so there we go. I'm just making sure I'm on opposite side of the frame so this will hold it in there. And I'm twisting that around the frame. And then we're going to fluff that bow out. And get my tails going in the right direction here. Where is it? Well, it helps if you put your bow on correctly. Let's try that again. I put it on sideways, guys. Just goes to show I can't talk and work at the same time, right? Try that again. Let's make sure the tails are going down this time. How about that? So you also get a stem of greenery here with the kit. So we're going to add that in. I've got my glue pot going over here. There we go. Much better. So again, if you're interested in any of the kits, I put my link in the description for you guys. This kit came from Hardworking Mom. I will probably be doing a Valentine kit if I can find the supplies I want, and get that put together for y'all, if anyone's interested. The only one I have available in my shop right now is the patriotic one. Everything else is already sold out. Yeah, exactly. I just wanted to give you another demonstration. All right, there we go. There's our bow. So there's that. All right. Yeah, they are. They're very popular in my shop. I will say that. All right, let's get those put away. All right, we're going to take the greenery here. The greenery is going to go on top, and we're going to put the tubing on the bottom. So let me grab the tubing. And this is what I had. Let me see if it's going to work first. This particular tubing came from probably the craft outlet. But it's got the red and green in it, but the green is dark. It's a dark green. So I don't know if it's going to go with this real well. We'll try it. All right, let me get this out of the way here for a second. Exactly. It has a welcome sign on it. And if you wanted to, you could change it up and put a Christmas sign on it. And then you have a wreath for multiple holidays. All right, so this has got a red, green, and black in it. The tails are cut at 12 inches. And I'm cutting the tubing at 24 because that's the size of my mat. And she does give you instructions on different ways to do it. That you can do the woodland ruffle, you can do the poof. Let me get this untangled here. I hate the way they tie it up in the middle. So I'm just going to cut 10 pieces of this because that's how many ties are on the bottom. With tubing, you don't want to pull it when you're measuring it, because it stretches and then you'll end up with different lengths. Although it doesn't really matter since we're only using the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Eight, 9, and 10. And I don't do it exactly, I just cut it. All right, so this will all go back in the bag. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take them, fold them in half, fold it in half again, twist it, and it gives me a little bow. And we're going to put that in there. And I'll put a couple of these on and then I'll show you, but I want to twist these off so that I can cut down the ties. Hey Joy, how are you? I'm doing great. I don't think my scissors are going to cut that. And I skipped one already. So again, I cut these at 24 inches. And then I fold them in half again, and give it a twist. And then I just put it in the tie. Now this did not come with the kit. The tubing doesn't come with it. But I added it because I like it. And it's a little bit darker, so I think it works really well. So there's 3 of them in there now, if you can see that. Get a little closer there for you. And I'm only putting these on the bottom because we're going to put the greenery on the top, because it'll be seen up there better. And I will go through and fix all my ribbons before taking a picture and all that. So I want y'all to thank Susan for helping us out tonight. She's been busy. She worked all day and then she had to go home and do the group, and now she's over here helping me out. So I really do appreciate that. So I got my news today that I'm going to be doing the surgery on my hand on the 31st. So I'm excited about getting that taken care of. It does look nice with the tubing, doesn't it? Now I could have used just a red and a green, or I could have used one of those with this one, but I think just the one color looks good. All right, one more after this, and then we can put in the greenery and we'll be done. That went by quick, didn't it? So again, if you just joined, you can find this kit at Hardworking Mom in her store. The link is in my description to her shop. She sells signs and supplies and ribbon kits, or wreath kits, excuse me. And that's where this one came from. Hello, Cindy. How are you? All right, so there we go. There's all the tubing in there. So see, it just adds a little something to that. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. All right, let's take this and cut this up. Let me see if I can pull these apart. Probably not. I can't. They've got them wrapped really tight. So let's see if we can cut this off first. There we go. Much better. They wrap these things so tight, it's hard to get them off. Oh, they got a piece of wire going around that. What did I do with the other ones? Oh. I guess I should have just cut it because it's not going to come off easily. I wanted to have a little bit of stem to glue to. But they had to put a wire around it. No, I won't cut myself. See, they put a wire around it right there. So we're not going to be able to all that, and we're just going to have to cut it off anyway, so. I guess they didn't want to let it come apart. All right, so let me see now. I got to put these pieces back on. Some of the pieces came off. This one it looks like right here, since it has the least amount on it. So just put them right back on. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which is good because that'll give us plenty on the top. All right, so why did I put those away? Cut this off. We're gonna stick this into the glue. Again, I'm using my glue pot over here, so I'm just gonna stick that into, oops, a little bit of glue, not that much. And then we're gonna go right around where these ties are. I'm gonna open that up a little bit, and I'm gonna put that greenery right in there. I'll show it to y'all in just a second. There we go. I don't like the way that's sitting, so I'm going to twist it around before that glue melts. There we go. Or hardens. All right, we're going to do another one down here. And I'm just going right in where that tie is. There we go. And let's do one over here. All right, I'm going to put this one over here. And then I have one more, and I think I'm going to cut it and put it into the bow. All right, so I'm just taking some of these pieces and cutting them up. And I'm putting some glue on them, and we're going to stick them in our bow. Whenever you can, you want to decorate your bow. Alright, so if y'all just joined, we did a wreath kit tonight that I got from Hardworking Mom. The link is in the description for it, for her store, so that you can see all the kits and signs and that she has available. Oops, that one's backwards. Turn it around. There we go. So there, we just took the leftover pieces and decorated up our bow. Alright, so there we go, guys. That's it. So this comes out to 24 inches, so it's a little bit bigger than what I normally do with the frames I make. But this is a work frame, so it's a little bit bigger. Thank you all for joining me tonight, and welcome everybody who's new. Make sure to check out my page and my shop. You can find all of my wreaths and goodies at wreathdecorbydawn.com. And thank you, Susan, for helping out. I know that it's hectic for you on Wednesdays, and I really do appreciate it. Thank you, guys. So I will see you all again on Friday at 2:30 Eastern. All right, guys, have a wonderful night. Enjoy the rest of your week. Have a great weekend, and be safe, and please be kind to one another. And I will see you again on Friday. Have a great night.